Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing my journey from JFK to Mumbai first class on Air India's AI116. Now by the way, this is not a sponsored video and I have paid the full amount of 5,415 USD for this flight. Now you can also book this flight via points for around 2,40,000 miles on flying return. Now let's get into the video. Now first, we made our way to JFK airport as we just completed our business trip in US. Now we did our entire check-in process smoothly at their first class counter. Also don't forget to use your Star Alliance membership number here because you get a lot of points for this flight. Now once we completed our check-in, we had an airport representative escort us to the lounge. Now this was great because it helps us skip the long lines at immigration. Now finally, after completing security, the airline representative escorted us to the Air India Maharaja Lounge. Now note that the Air India Star Alliance Lounge is on the first floor next to the Emirates Lounge. But if you ask me, my honest review was that this lounge was quite small compared to the other ones and the food options were also very limited. Now after having a quick coffee, it was now time to board the flight and enjoy the first class experience. Now here, I was quickly greeted by Jayesh at the door and he escorted me to the seat. Now please note that these flights are the Boeing 777-300 which is leased from Etihad Airways and the first class is in a layout of 1-to-1 seating. Now after a quick welcome drink, we were ready for takeoff. Now that we are in the air, let me do a quick review of the cabin. Now the cabin is quite spacious, along with a big screen ahead and 3 windows to look outside. Now please note that the first class cabin do not have overhead luggage, so all your belongings have to be placed below your seat. Now on the left, there is a small storage which holds water and some small items that you can keep. Now before takeoff, they also give you a Tumi amenities kit and headphones, which I'll talk about just later. Now this is where you have the tray table for all your dining requirements and please note that this table is quite huge. Now next to your seat you have another small storage which has the remote of the TV along with some plug points. Now this is where I stored my phone, AirPods and charged my devices on the flight. Now next to it is a small magazine stand and a small slot to also keep your phone or other devices. Now if you want a zoomed out view, this is how the seat looks. And as I said, it's quite big and also has a reading lamp on the left hand side and it's quite spacious. Now comes the fun part. Now they have a small touchscreen where you can change your seat position, switch on the massager or turn on or off the lighting and a lot more functionalities are there. But as you can see, it was a bit difficult to use for me as it was not very responsive. And after repeated tries, I could turn on the massager and set the intensity of it. Now honestly, it was more like a small vibrator at the back of the seat instead of a massager and it also made a slight sound, but I'm traveling at 30,000 feet so I'm not going to complain about this. It did feel good. Now if you look at the seat, it also has different modes for eating, sleeping and just sitting, but it's easier to use the manual option instead. Now just before takeoff, they also gave us our change of clothes or the PJs which is also branded by Tumi because Tumi and Air India have a partnership. Now that I'm familiar with my seat, it's now time to relax and choose a good glass of wine. And as you can see, they had a selection of champagne, white wine, red wine and other alcohol options along with some interesting bar snacks. Now for the food options, they have appetizers, entree and desserts and you can order this at any given point of time in any order. So to kick things off, I ordered the champagne first with some corn chips and cashews and trust me, the corn chips and cashews were amazing. Now after that, I ordered the classic hummus with baba ganoush which came with some olives and the Greek classic dolmades which is a herbed rice wrapped with a wine leaf. Now this also came with a choice of bread and as you can see here, I've also ordered another glass of wine but a red one this time and they were lovely as well. Now after the appetizer, I should have jumped to the main course but I couldn't miss the chance of trying the roasted butternut squash soup with red wine vinegar and this was also equally amazing. Now for the main course, I went with the roasted broccoli with cheese and millet steak and a side of pesto. Now this was the healthier option on their menu and surprisingly it tasted very good. Now that I'm done with the food, it's basically time to review the amenities kit. So we have two things here, the Tumi travel kit and the headphones which comes with a swanky cover, and the headphones is only for in-flight use. Now I didn't have the chance to use them on the flight because I had my watch list on my laptop and used my AirPods instead. Now the Tumi kit is quite interesting because the first red envelope here talks about their partnership and also the fact that you can customize this kit with your initials at any Tumi store. It also contains an eye mask for sleeping, a nice pair of socks, a skincare kit which has a lip balm, a facial mist from Malin and Goetz, and a hand and body lotion for moisturizing. Now this also has a black tag which you can engrave your initials on them at any Tumi store. Now that I'm done with that, it's time to change into my Tumi outfits and then go to sleep. Now the Tumi PJs fit perfectly and was extremely comfortable, and it also has the Tumi logo here as well. But what was impressive was the size of this washroom, and it was big. It has nice blue lights and enough space for you to freshen up and get ready. Now by the time I was back to my seat, the Air India crew had already made my bed, and you can see how the ceiling has the starry effect which would actually help you sleep. But I just put my eye mask on and said good night. Now after sleeping for 5 hours, I quickly got up, freshened up and started binging on Fallout with a nice cup of coffee. Now because I got hungry again, I shortly ordered a Tex-Mex grilled vegetable dish, and after that I got the beetroot raisin tikki served with mint chutney and the aloo chana chaat. Now it was finally time to land in Mumbai, and the captain also informed us that there were heavy rains in Mumbai at this point. And after almost 15 hours in the flight, I think I just wanted to go home. Now after exiting the airport, you also get an airline rep similar to the one in JFK who will assist you with the bags, collect them from the carousel and drop it till your car. Now this is only in India because this is a very good Indian service. This did not happen in JFK. Now if I had to quickly sum this up, I think I had one of the best experiences right from checking in JFK to actually landing in Mumbai and getting my bags all the way to the car. So that was something that was very beautiful. Also, the food was good and the seats were also great, because if you compare the cost of Air India business class or first class with other companies or other airlines going all the way to US, I think the only closest competition that comes is Etihad, but that is also with a stop in Abu Dhabi, right? So Air India is the only direct option which is also affordable that you can use from India to US. Now my experience was made better by the Air India staff, and I would really like to thank them personally, to Ambrish Sinha, Karina Sinor, Prerna Sumra and Shazneen Sidhai. Now I would also tell you one more thing. Now I've been seeing a lot of things on Twitter, YouTube, where people have been complaining about Air India's operations, Air India's quality, Air India's seats breaking and all of that. But please understand, Tatas have recently taken over Air India. It takes time for these things to change. Air India is not some small choto-moto company that they're running. It's a very, very big company with a large operations. And if you have experienced the new A350s that they've ordered, whether it's the Bombay-Bangalore sector or the Bombay-Delhi sector, they are amazing seats, right? So all I say and all I request is, boss, give them some time. They are doing their best. They have got the Etihad lease, they have got the United aircrafts, and they have the A350s as well. All you have to do is let the pride of India do well. Let Tatas do their job, and I'm pretty sure after 4-5 years, all of us will be like, Tata is one of the best airline companies in India, right? Right now, they're in a transition phase, and I want all of you guys to respect that transition phase and not keep posting bad things. In fact, take a guess and start posting good things about Air India, and I think that would get you more goodwill in the market, right? Now I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about the flight that I took, please let me know in the comment section below. And for more information and for more flight hacks, follow me, Shashank Udupa. This is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. Take care, see you guys, bye.